this time is very bad, which is true. Our time and age is very bad. But when hasn't it been bad? Look at the history of the world. It has always been bad. And from bad to worse. I'm not sure. Have they passed the hate speech law yet or not? I don't know, who's going to define that? The geniuses of the world are going to define what is hate speech? They're trying to enforce gun laws. You need God's laws, not gun laws. It starts with a G, but one is small, the other one is capital. Yeah? Don't go with the small G, go with the capital. You'll be fine, my dear friend. When you have God, you can carry a lot of machine guns with you. You're not going to hurt nobody. But if you don't have God, even if you don't have guns, you will do something bad. You want the human being to be right? You better be right with God. We need God's law. And this God, His name is Jesus Christ. Now, if that is considered a hate speech, then so be it. I love it. This God is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. My beloveds, Jesus Christ, I've said it before and I'll say it always, has got nothing to do with Christians. When people want to pass a judgment, they judge Christianity based on Christians. Very wrong. You cannot judge Christianity based on Christians, because I'll tell you, I'm the greatest sinners of all. Don't judge Christianity based on me, because you're going to ruin it. But let me tell you this, you want to judge Christianity, you better judge it according to the honor of the Christian world, Christ. And let me see who wins. Find an error in Jesus Christ. I challenge you. Not only find an error, but find anyone, anywhere near Jesus Christ of Nazareth. None. Morally, ethically, physically, spiritually, mentally, you name it. Perfect. Perfect. And we have archaeological findings that Jesus entered the census, which Augustus Caesar passed that decree. His name is registered. Physically is registered. Joseph, Mary, and Jesus entered the census in Israel. So there is a physical figure, at least, to say. If you don't want to believe, well, believe the census then. So there is a physical person that entered the census, and his name is and will always be Yeshua. Yeshua. Jesus. Esau. Jesus was born over 2,000 years ago in a manger in Bethlehem. And we have records of that. But I don't even need that. I passed that stage. When you truly give your life to the Lord, please, I beg you, please, I beg you, please, I beg you, stop looking at yourself. Stop chasing your own ways. Stop looking at your own glory. Stop chasing positions and fame and names and whatever it is. Give it up. Stop saying, I want to do it my way. I want to live my way. I want to go my way. I want to come my way. Enough of you and me. Enough. Live for Christ's sake. No more you, no more me. Until when are we going to do it our way? Look at the world and see, when people do it their way, to what kind of a low level life they get to. Killing each other, lying to one another, acting on one another, and falsifying things, twisting things. Never honest, never truthful. Is this the world you want to live in? Is this the way you want to become? And then what? And then what? My son, as a teenager, my daughter, in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, what are you trying to prove? That you're beautiful, my daughter? That you can be the princess? You want to attract people to look at you and say, oh, how beautiful she is? Is that it? And then what? And then what? The termite will eat that beauty in the grave. Ain't gonna last, my child. Ain't gonna last. Seek the inner beauty, not the outer beauty. The outer beauty is only temporary. It's like a dream, trust me. It's like a dream. I attended a funeral of a wonderful lady, and I believe she is in paradise with the Lord and all the saints and the mother of all saints, our Holy Mother Mary. They opened the casket. I looked at her. She was still beautiful in her early 90s, sleeping. But then on the screen in that chapel, they had her black and white photo in her youthhood days. I looked at that photo, and I looked at that person sleeping in that casket, in that coffin. I said, wow, my goodness. How beautiful she was in that photo. But look at the face now. My daughter, stop looking at your face. Start looking at your heart. We need to glorify Christ.